Good to be with you again. Matt Noyes with 1 Degree Outside Weather Network and OneDegreeOutside.com. Just a reminder, this is the 1 Degree Outside Insights video. We take you through several days. If you want to see Noyes' notes, that gets posted in the 24-hour forecast. You'll find that, of course, posted at OneDegreeOutside.com. Worth checking out because we talk about northern lights potential, little coastal flood potential, and also a daylight milestone that we hit over the course of the weekend. But let's dive into the weekend forecast, and here's how things are breaking down. This is the map on Saturday. What I do first here is I'm plotting the clouds, of which there's still more clouds than sun. On Saturday, we really don't break that. It doesn't mean there's no sun. It's just the clouds outweigh the breaks of sunshine. And I've also put total amounts of precipitation. So you can see most of the showers upstate New York into Pennsylvania. Doesn't mean there's no chance of a shower. As a matter of fact, if I tweak this map just a bit as I add the high temperatures to show you where the chance of showers exists, now you start to see that green coming in through the main coastline, even eastern New Hampshire at Route 16, and maybe an isolated sprinkle or light shower during the afternoon on Saturday in eastern Massachusetts. It's not a big deal. Your temperatures are cool, though. The wind is out of the east, so you don't get out of the 50s in someplace like Boston or really anywhere near the coastline. When you start coming into central New England, you come closer to 60. Western New England gets into the 60s. And upstate New York, again, you get a number of showers, so hold your temperature down just a little bit. There is a chance of frost not only Friday night, but Saturday night as well. And you can see that frost chance comes all the way down to the Lakes region. Even Concord and Manchester get down to 38, which isn't quite cold enough, but it's close. If you get in some of the areas just outside of Concord, Pennacook, New Hampshire might be a great example where you get down to 36, get a little bit of frost. We'll probably do that down to southern Vermont and perhaps some of the valleys of north central Massachusetts and western Mass for that matter as well. And certainly the farther north you go, that becomes more and more of a possibility for frost during the overnight on Saturday night. There is still that chance of northern lights. Again, more on that if you look at the 1 Degree Outside today in Noyes' Notes video. You get on into Sunday, and again, when you look at total amount of precipitation, not a big deal. But once again, if I modify this and say, okay, where is there at least a chance that a shower pops up? Now more of us get in some of that green. So again, bottom line, there probably will be a couple of showers that pop up here and there on Mother's Day. I don't think any of them are all that consequential in terms of the amount of rain that they drop, or in terms of how long that they last, right? There may just be some that kind of pop up. But nonetheless, notice your temperature still not really mild, right? I mean, we've been in this cooler than normal stretch. You start to try and shake the easterly wind, but the problem is the wind is so light on Mother's Day, which really isn't, I guess, a problem. But what it does is it allows for the onshore wind to develop. So a sea breeze develops, keeps you in the 50s near the coast versus about 60 inland. Pleasant, sure. Not enough rain to keep the pollen count down. That's going to remain high through the upcoming weekend. Notice Sunday night and Monday morning, the cold begins to relax a little bit. There is still the chance of frost in parts of northern New England, but not so much in southern New England. That relaxing, cool air allows for us to warm up on Monday. Monday does not have much in the way of showers in the forecast, maybe a pop-up shower when you get across the mountains of northern New England in particular. But notice the temperatures beginning to come up, right? So we're starting to make a rebound. The real reason for that, we get rid of the easterly wind. It comes out of the south and then eventually the southwest. It allows us to warm all the way to the coastline. Monday should just be the beginning. We think Tuesday, the chance of showers starts going up, and you can see that in green. That may be a shower or a thunderstorm in the afternoon, and the reason I say that is because look at these high temperatures on Tuesday, climbing well into the 70s for central and southern New England, maybe not in the north. This is a cold front that comes in. As it comes through, it does bring in cooler air for the middle and end of next week. So much like we just had this past week, it looks like another mild Monday, Tuesday, it starts getting at least beaten down a little bit for the middle and end of the week. That's how things are looking at for now. You know, you can always find the updates at onedegreeoutside.com, and make sure you follow us on our social media channels. All of that, the number 1 Degree Outside. Also, be sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Please have a great weekend.